And welcome back to WCCF Tech TV, everyone. This is Keith once again, and today Intel has finally revealed the rest of their lineup for their i9 series. Now, previously they did have up to the 10 core available, but now we have the full specifications for their 12 core and up. So it looks like the 7920X, featuring 12 cores and 24 threads and a TDP of 140 watts, will come in at a base clock of 2.9 gigahertz with a turbo boost frequency of 4.3 with the max boost 3 at 4.4. Interestingly enough, moving past the 12 core brings us up to 165 watt TDP, but manages to let the i9 7940X 14 core 28 thread CPU stand with a base clock of 3.1 gigahertz and with the same boost speeds for both boost 2 and boost 3. Moving up to the 16 core 32 thread, we've got a base clock of 2.8 gigahertz with a turbo boost 2.0 to 4.2 and a turbo max to 4.4. Now moving up to the 18 core 36 thread, we're looking at the i9 7980XE, which is a 2.6 gigahertz base with the same 4.2 Intel Boost 2.0 and then a 4.4 Boost 3.0. For those not familiar, the Boost Max Technology 3.0 allows for up to 2 cores to be able to go to that full top end speed. So if it was a dual thread or a 2-core process, even if it uses 2 cores and 4 threads, it would go up to 4.4 gigahertz. So again, you know, that ranges from $1,200 on up to $2,000. So these are not inexpensive by any means, but we'll have to wait to see just how impressive they are once they actually launch. But more interestingly enough, however, is Intel's the leaks regarding the upcoming Coffee Lake CPUs. Now, we've talked about the 6-core 12-thread i7s and the 6-core i5s, but what's really interesting is the potential for a quad-core 8-thread i3. So if the pricing stays the same and these Coffee Lake CPUs come out at, and the one that we've seen a screenshot here of is at 4 gigahertz with a quad-core 8-thread CPU. So if this stays in the same pricing structure of $110 to $150 for the i3s, then this chip will basically render the previous generation i7s useless. I mean, we're talking 7700, not the K SKU, of course, the 7700 and the 6700 speeds. Now, of course, the i3 does lack turbo technology, so it will run at 4 gigahertz. It won't be going any faster than that, and it'll most likely be locked down harder than Fort Knox. But still, 4 gigahertz quad core with 8 threads, that's not an insignificant chip to take a look at, and with the IPC gains that they're claiming on Coffee Lake, it should shape up to be quite the competitive chip. So if that's the case, looks like Coffee Lake may be a little bit more competitive than we anticipate, and definitely with the 4 and 6 cores, I mean, we can definitely thank the Ryzen lineup for that, but it'll definitely be interesting to see these CPUs come to market. A bit disappointed that it won't be working on the 200 series platform, that you'll have to get a whole new chipset for it. Unfortunately, that's just the way Intel works. Otherwise, we would have seen a much more interesting competitive nature between the two. But for the day, this has been Keith with WCCF Tech TV. If you found the video entertaining or informative whatsoever, feel free to leave a like and a subscribe. If you have any questions, hit us up in the comments down below, and we will catch you all in the next video.